Anybody who's carrying more than £1,000, we're entitled to ask them about the origins of the money and what they intend to do with it.
Hello, so you're carrying cash on your body today? Yeah. Good boy.
We're trying to intercept criminal money going out before it commits a crime, before they go out to buy drugs, before they go out to buy cigarettes. So we hit them in the pocket where it hurts. None of us like losing our money.
If passengers can't provide evidence where the cash has come from or what it's going to be used for, officers have the power to seize the money and investigate the individual further.
We're going to search your bags over here.
Just over here, yeah. Come this way.
A man waiting to board the flight to Dubai has been pulled over for questioning. He lives and works in the UK and claimed he was carrying just £1,000. On further questioning, he revealed he's actually carrying £4,000.
Did you pack this bag?
No pack.
Who packed the bag?
Yeah, I packed it.
You packed the bag.
Yeah,
Is everything in here, including the money, belongs to you?
Yes, belongs
Okay.
to me.
Just going to give your bag a quick check, sir, okay?
Yeah,
Do you have any more money apart from the wallet?
Yes.
Any more money?
No, just...
You hold that money there,
Yeah.
okay?
With the flight about to board, officers will have just minutes to decide what to do with the man and his cash.
Is this your coat?
Yeah,
Any money in the coat?
No.
No money in the coat?
No, it's not.
No money in the coat?
Change.
Some change?
I think it's £100 something down there.
There may be some down there.
Yeah.
I know there is, because it's there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's, I think
But you said there was no
You
money
said there
there,
was no money
sir.
there.
No, yes, I forgot, because yes,
You forgot you
that
had-
one is someone.
You forgot you had money there.
Yeah, someone is £50, the cent is family.
It's very important you tell us about all the
Yeah,
money,
yes.
sir. I said to you, can you tell me about
How much
all the
money
money?
you carry?
Then you remembered you had more money in this bag. Now you've remembered you have more money in the coat. Do you have any more cash on you anywhere? Any more on your
No,
person?
no, just this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Right,
same.
in your wallet there, do you have your national insurance card?
Yes, I have it.
Yeah, can I see it, please?
The man's dishonesty is ringing alarm bells.
Now, have you put your tax return in last year
Last year?
or this year?
Last year, no.
It's just
now.
a yes or no question. Did you put your tax return?
No, last year is
No.
in the pie.
Have you ever been arrested by the police or customs?
No.
No, never been in trouble? No, that's good, sir.
After confessing to not having completed a tax return, officers will conduct background checks on the passenger for further information.
I work in a long time.
As long as you've done everything right, everything will be fine. But can you take your money belt off just now, sir, and just show me all the money that's in the money belt you have?
Yes.
With the threat of losing his money, the passenger is starting to get upset with the interrogation. Reluctantly, he shows the contents of his money belt.
And in here, you say you have £3,000.
Yeah, £3,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, the money here is not bank wrapped, sir. So is
Yeah.
it this money you've taken from your shop?
Let's shop, yeah. No, it's bank.
Take a seat down there, mate. You'll be all right.
Background checks have been conducted, which have brought up more lies.
Do you know what being arrested is?
No rest.
No, you've never been arrested.
No.
Right. Well, our records show differently, sir. And our records also show you had goods seized at this airport as well. You said you'd never been in trouble with customs. No, you don't remember that either. No. Okay, just wait for the other.
The PNC's got checks coming back for bringing in cigarettes into the Birmingham airport. 1,400, that was last year.
Despite his previous offences, today the main concern is the £4,000 in cash, which may be illegal income. Having failed to pay any taxes for the previous 2 years, officers decide to seize the money as they suspect him of tax evasion.
There is money. It's not money, no any money.
We haven't got time now to talk about the money, but you need to make a decision on whether you're going to travel or whether you're going to stay here to answer further questions in relation to the money and miss your flight. That's your decision. You're free to go, but the money's not free to go. You understand?
You can miss your flight and stay to speak with us, and you won't be flying today, or you
No
can
flight today.
or you can go on the flight now, but your money will be staying here and will go before the magistrate in 48 hours. So you have to make a decision, sir. Do you want to fly, or do you want to stay?
Reluctantly, he hands over all of his cash.
I don't want to handle the cash.
His case will go to court, and he'll have the chance to appeal the seizure when he returns to the UK.
And that's the reasons why the money's been taken from you, okay? Thank you.
With just seconds to spare, the man and his wife catch their flight, minus their cash.
If we hadn't done the last check about what taxes he'd paid, what benefits he'd been claiming, he would have been on that flight with that money. Because we did the check, we found out he hadn't paid his taxes, which therefore is the proceed of crime. So therefore his money's gone.
In Gatwick's South Terminal, passengers have just arrived from Madrid, and border agency officers are on the lookout for signs of suspicious behaviour. A lone male passenger who started his journey in Argentina has been intercepted. After a routine baggage search, Officer Johnson has found thousands of dollars in cash, which the passenger hasn't declared.
Found some money. I've not counted it yet, but he's actually told me that it's about $35,000.
Okay, is that US dollars?
US
yeah,
dollars.
okay.
There.
What's he doing with it? What's he say he's doing with it?
Doesn't have any specific reason for having it.
Any sum of cash over 10,000 euros needs to be declared.
Yeah, will do. Okay.
Officers are entitled to question passengers carrying anything over 1,000 euros to ensure it has no links to organised crime.
The legislation is such that it's down to the individual to prove that the money is his and is for a legitimate purpose. So if we're not sure or uncertain of anything they're saying, we can detain the money, and it's down to them to, like I say, prove that it is legit.
With such a large sum of cash, background checks are carried out on the passenger to find out if he has any prior offences.
Greg, it's Kim. Yeah. Well, he's got 35,000 US on him, so yeah, it's anything really. We just see what we can get on him. Thanks, Greg.
Kim joins her colleague Johnson to continue with the questioning about where the cash has come from.
The money's mine.
The money is all yours. Yeah. Well, what is it for?
Well, this is the one where I explained to your colleague. I just went back to Argentina for a week. Because my mother died 4 or 5 years ago. And then we just finished all the stuff with regards to the money and
The will and the inheritance. Yeah. Okay.
This is basically my share.
Have you got documentation to prove that? Because otherwise the money can be seized off you. Because you're travelling with over £5,000 worth of cash and you haven't got any.
Oh no, certainly I can. I mean.
And how long would it take you to get these documents?
Well, they're in Argentina.
They're in Argentina, are they?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I can get copies.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever the courier takes.
Right.
If no evidence can be shown for where the cash has come from, drastic action may have to be taken.
If he can't show us any kind of trail for this, and the paperwork's all going to come via his dad, the solicitor, you're going to have to take the money off him. Okay, and then they'll.
I think he knows that actually.
Oh well, I've told him. He's got a laptop, hasn't he?
He has a laptop.
Yeah.
There.
If you ask him, is there any way he can show proof of where this money's come from on that?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go speak to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get everything out the back for a search.
Officer Johnson bags up the man's cash and leads him away for a search and further questioning.
So what are you going to do with the money you've got now then? This money you've got with you today, what are you going to do?
This one?
Yeah.
I was planning just to basically. First, we were thinking on doing an extension in the house.
Yeah.
But we didn't discuss further really. It's not a decision.
No.
So in the meantime, probably going to.
Have you got kids in that?
Yes.
How many?
2 kids.
Oh, all right.
The reason why I did it this way, I don't have an account in Buenos Aires anymore. I mean,
But the man's answers are starting to convince. After Kim's background searches show nothing on their system, the officers have a change of heart.
Sarah, it's Kim. Hi, this is going nowhere. I think I've seen his business card. He's on 60,000 a year. He gets, on average, 5,000–6,000 a year bonus. He's got a 3-bedroom house. When Franco asked him what he wanted to use the money for, he was going to put some in the bank, and he was talking about actually perhaps doing an extension because his kitchen's a bit small. I mean, he's very relaxed. His non-verbals are very good as well. I think he's a genuine guy, and I think we'll just send him away. Yeah, and just say next time, make sure you bring all the documents with you.
Thank you very much.
All right, mate, that way I'll come with you.
Despite their initial reservations, officers are happy with the man's story and let him leave the airport with all of his cash. Birmingham Airport flies to over 100 destinations across the world. In departures, Officer Dean and his sniffer dog Max are on the search for passengers with large sums of cash. Officers are permitted to question passengers carrying over 1,000 euros to ensure the cash has no criminal connections. Anything over 10,000 euros must be declared.
You got cash in your pocket there? You got cash on you?
Max has indicated on a group of passengers travelling to Pakistan, so they're taken aside for questioning.
Where are you guys travelling to today? Sorry? Where are you travelling to, all of you?
Islamabad.
Okay, how long are you going to Islamabad for?
For 1.5 months.
1.5 months, okay. As customs, we monitor the movement of cash through this airport. The dogs indicate that you're potentially carrying cash. How much cash are you guys carrying?
I have 2,000.
2,000?
Yeah.
You got?
2.5.
2.5, madam?
22.
And you, sir?
1,300.
1,300? Okay, what do you do for a living? What's your occupations? What do you...
Yeah, McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you, sir?
Me, I live in Holland. I work in Holland.
You work in Holland?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been in the UK from Holland? Just come around here, guys. Just come around here.
2-3 days before.
Okay, what's your occupation?
I work in the laundry.
Laundry?
Yeah.
Okay, can you just show me the money, guys? Everyone, please. Thank you.
The passengers are frustrated by the questioning and reluctantly hand over the cash in bundles of €50 notes.
All the money you're carrying is your own monies, yeah?
Holiday money. Because it's also celeb there, tsunami. I have to help people out.
Okay, that's fair enough.
It's my home country.
Right, 2 of them are from this country. You expect them to be carrying sterling, or possibly Pakistani rupees, but they're all carrying euros. So my suspicion is, and they're all carrying 50s, and could it possibly be that the money belongs to one person and he's asking his friends to carry a bit of the money each, so it looks less conspicuous? Has any of you 3 been in trouble with the police or customs in this country?
Yeah, me. Somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody on my passport.
So somebody impersonated you?
Yeah.
On your passport?
Yeah.
If you committed an offence, have you been arrested?
No.
You're somebody else, but you're
Somebody else, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, just take a seat for 1 second. I'm just going to do some check. No, madam, you're fine. You take a seat as well. One of them does have history, unfortunately. He says somebody impersonated him using his passport, so he has a criminal offence. So we need to see if there's any other records linked to him or anything else.
As the officers run the necessary checks, the passengers will have to wait patiently to find out if their money will be seized. The information officers receive proves at least one of the men has been lying.
Assisting illegal entry into the UK. They said that somebody else had used his passport, so he's been locked up for 9 months for that. Anything else?
With a long list of convictions, there's even more suspicion about where the money has come from.
Should we get back over and see what they say?
Aye, speak to him.
Come on.
I'll hang behind you. Well, you said you'd never been arrested as well. You've been motoring offences,
already told you I've been
burglary and
arrested,
theft, breach of community order, driving offences, no 6, no 8, no 9.
That's it.
But that doesn't have. But that doesn't
Offence
need
of
money
wearing
or
a
something
public
else from
place,
the
possession
alcohol.
of cannabis. Why would you tell me you hadn't been arrested?
I've already told him. Ask your colleague.
Asked you 3 times. Yeah.
He said to him. Then I told you. Yes.
You said to me somebody was impersonating you. That was the only thing you mentioned to me.
He said, have you ever been convicted with police? Did I say yes or no?
Yeah, you said yes.
Okay, that's it.
Like, I just asked you, has anybody ever been arrested? They all said,
You are together. Yeah, but you are together. He said to him. One is asking.
You're one of you are
Calm
taking
down.
one statement, other one is taking other statement. Why don't you both work together? Simple as that.
listen,
I am listening and you're talking different questions
Calm down, madam.
straight all the time. I am calmed down.
Look, I told you.
if I was going through an airport, my money was legitimate, I would say, this is where I got it from, this is how much it is, it's from this bank, if you want to check, like most people do with us. But when we come up against, a kind of brick wall with people not wanting to discuss things with us, we think maybe something's going on.
You know why we have money? Because I'm going to marry him. That's why
That's why we pay so much money.
Okay.
You can also look in the back, there are suits.
It would have helped if you'd mentioned that sooner.
Yeah, but you don't. Why you think that people are
You did
carrying
not
money?
ask that why you're carrying the money. You just asked from where did
Where
you
you
get
get
it,
that
why
money.
you got it,
You can
and all
see
that.
The story just keeps changing. They mention that they're going there for the tsunami. And one of the passengers now mentions that he's going to Pakistan for a wedding, his own wedding. So we have a few discrepancies into the intended use of the cash.
What we'll do just now is we'll make a phone call to our boss and see what he wants to do, okay?
With the departure time looming, a decision needs to be made soon if they're to make their flight.
I know that there's no direct link to a crime in it. It's dodgy, but it's not enough to, I think, to make the decision. Okay, boss, cheers, bye.
It was a very tricky one, and we don't, unfortunately, time is against us on this one. So guys, we've done all the checks, we're satisfied. Thank you for your patience. That's it, okay?
Sorry I've delayed you. No problem.
We're just doing our job, guys, that's all it is.
On this occasion, the 4 travellers are allowed to leave with all of their cash.
There just wasn't enough evidence to substantiate that cash or any criminal link to it. We weren't entirely satisfied that the cash belonged to each individual. We still believe the cash belonged to one person, but because of the time constraints and the fact that they're based in another European country, we just couldn't do any further checks. So we let them proceed with their journey.
At Birmingham airports, hundreds of passengers are waiting to board planes for worldwide destinations. In the departure lounge, passengers carrying cash are being stopped to ensure they have no links to criminal activity.
Right, where did this money come from?
Officers have the power to question passengers carrying over 1,000 euros in cash, and anything over 10,000 euros must be declared. A couple waiting to board a flight to Dubai have been stopped. The male passenger has admitted to carrying £3,000 in cash, and officers want to find out more.
So will you show me the money so that I can have a wee look at it? In total, sir, you told me you had £3,000. There is more than that here, and now we have another 2 envelopes. Right, I asked you how much money in total, no? Right, so whose money is this? Right, so that's your money, and this is your money. Okay? Do you know how much you have in here, sir?
Officer Dell steps in as a translator.
Between this one. So when I asked you how much you had and you said 3, and you've got 5 here and 4 here, that would have been a lie then, sir. Is there any more money in this bag? Okay, just leave it, I'll check it.
Having been lied to already, officers want to search the bags for themselves.
Did you forget about this money?
Family members.
Right. But can you say to him, I asked him had he any more money and he said no, this is obviously money.
As the money keeps on coming, officers need to find out where it's all come from.
So is he working?
The man explains that he doesn't work and his wife only works part-time. The thousands of pounds suddenly look decidedly dodgy.
What bank account did he take the money from? Does he have the card or a receipt? And let him know that I'm going to phone the bank and check he's telling me the truth. Can he show me his wallet?
The man's bank card will be used to run checks, but as he hands over his wallet, even more cash is discovered.
How much is in here?
That's more money from, probably more money from the relatives.
The evasive answers are starting to become frustrating.
What I'm looking at is to get is the source of the cash just now. But if I wasn't working, I wouldn't have £8.5 in my pocket.
As the flight time approaches, officers urgently need some answers about where the money has come from, or the couple risk having all of their cash seized.
If he only gets £48 a week, he'll be in income support.
The couple's income from benefits and a part-time job don't even cover their monthly outgoings.
He's got a mortgage. Is a mortgage at
672.
I don't know where his money's coming from.
Officers are struggling to understand how the couple could have saved such a substantial amount of cash.
He's only on benefits, so to have £8.5 with that amount of money coming in, it doesn't seem plausible.
Anyone claiming benefits in the UK must inform the Department for Work and Pensions when going abroad.
Has he notified the DWP he's travelling today?
Does it this year? DWP does it? No, it's not informed.
Okay. Don't worry, we'll let them know. If you get their national insurance numbers, I'll phone DWP and check.
Concerned that they may be defrauding the UK tax system, officers will leave no stone unturned in their checks of the couple.
I've got a guy just now stopped him. He initially had £3,000. He's now up to £8.5. He's on benefit. The money doesn't kind of match up. I'm thinking of just doing a referral with DWP after speaking to them, but I just want to check with you before I let them go.
Officers wouldn't want the couple to miss their flight unnecessarily, so if the fraud investigation team agree, the couple will be investigated on their return.
Okay, cheers boss, thanks. Bye-bye.
With permission granted, the couple are allowed to continue their journey, but will be asked further questions on their return.
If we can prove a link to the money, if it come from a proceed of crime, then we would seize the cash. There's no direct proof there that the gentleman's committed any offence. It was just the fact he lied initially that drew my suspicions.
With seconds to spare, the couple eventually make their flight to Dubai.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.